You ready?
Yo, give me your wig. Give me your wig. Give me your wig. Give me your wig. 'Cause it seems like you.
So I wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone who has been signing up to patreon.com/AdrianExpression. I think we're like 10 patrons away from my short-term goal. On Tuesday, I released a new episode of the Expression podcast entitled Relax, It's Just Fabric. We talked about many different topics. We talked about the Oscars. We talked about how aging is viewed in the society. We talked about Stephen King's weird tweets about diversity. We talked about Tyler Perry and his response to all the criticism that he's recently been getting. So check it out and check out the rest of the content that is on there. Let me know what you think. So there wasn't a whole lot of unusual or big shit that's been happening this week. There was a political bombshell that I will be talking about at the end of this video. But before we get into it, the day I'm recording this, January 15th, is Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. Now, he was born January 15th, 1929. I wanted to read you all a couple of his quotes that may not be as mainstream as the other ones, especially because we all know how a lot of disingenuous people are doing some of the shit that he spoke against and yet trying to use his come together kumbaya quotes as permission to fuck everybody else over, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna read to you 3 things that he said. Philanthropy is commendable, but it must not cause the philanthropist to overlook the circumstances of economic injustice which make philanthropy necessary. That's the first one. The second one, he's already shaking the table. The second one, capitalism does not permit an even flow of economic resources. With this system, a small privileged few are rich beyond conscience, and almost all others are doomed to be poor at some level. That's the way the system works. And since we know the system will not change the rules, we are going to have to change the system. And the last one, a true revolution of values will soon cause us to question the fairness and justice of many of our past and present policies. True compassion is more than flinging a coin to a beggar. It comes to see that an edifice which produces beggars needs restructuring. Because a lot of people like to use Martin Luther King Jr. as a way to be like, well, no, just sit down and peaceful protest and don't shake things up. Martin was definitely about shaking shit up. He definitely was about restructuring the bullshit that keeps so many communities, marginalized communities, underneath the heel of oppressive and white supremacist capitalism. So I just wanted to put that out there and let's remind the girls what he actually stood for on his birthday. Now, since we're speaking about reminding the girls, Issa tweeted the fact that Insecure is coming back on April 12th. I'm excited. I'm excited to see Issa talk to her mirror bitch. I want to see if there's any updates. I want to also see if Lawrence made any tweaks or adjustments to his stroke game, because the last time we saw it, it almost put us in a coffin. I want to see Daniel's fine ass again. I'm ready to see Kelly make us laugh and be the real bitch that she is. I'm ready to see Amanda Seals play herself. I'm ready for it all. Now, Issa girl, I don't know what we got to do to make these episodes an hour long. I don't know who, I'm telling you, I would be like this man. I will be just like this man. Who do I need to do it to in order for these episodes to be longer, in order for us to get the longer script that we needed? But yeah, April 12th is a date. I can't wait for it to come back, and I also cannot wait to see how Twitter is just going to, it always erupts every week anytime the show comes on. That'd be the most fun part of it all. So Chloe and Halle said, hey, guess what? We have a new album coming out soon. I think it's called The Ungodly Hour. And if we know anything about these two queens, it's the fact that they can give us not only awesome ass production, which I thought was really cool, the fact that they're out here producing shit, but they're giving us vocals, harmony. I'm gonna stand every time, every single time they come up, I'm gonna stand. Vocals, harmony, they're giving us musical intelligence, they're giving us performance. You see what I'm saying? I'm ready. And let me just put this shit in here for a flex. Okay, so y'all remember this?
This is for Rachel, you bitch. You took me off the motherfucking schedule with your trifling, dirty, white, racist ass.
Yes, ma'am. This is for Rachel, you bitch. So apparently they ended up finding Jasmine Collins, the girl who made this voicemail. They ended up finding her on Instagram, I think.
That is not the only voicemail. That's not the only voicemail, just to let y'all know. I called her, I kept calling. The bitch really do smell like cheese. And I say that shit again.
Yes, ma'am. They ended up finding that little girl, honey. You know, we ended up learning, because of what she was saying, we ended up learning what actually happened. So she did not actually get a chance. Apparently, she did not actually get a chance to be Rachel's ass. She said she called up there every hour. Every time she got pissed about the situation, she called up there. and just left another voicemail after voicemail, and that was it. What happened was someone else that she knew, I guess, ended up vouching for her. I don't know what happened, but she ended up getting Rachel's job in the end. So it's just we have no other choice but to stand the queen who not only blew up Rachel's spot, but she ended up getting Sis' whole job, Sis' whole career. Like, what type of flex is that shit? Rachel, sis, I don't know who you are, but you really tried that shit. Like, the girl said that you were out here being all types of racist toward her, and what ended up happening was your ass got fired, and sis now is at your desk, honey. Like, girl, I know you sit somewhere mad as hell. I know you said Rachel should, now, we need to find Rachel. Like, where's Rachel at? I'm glad we found Jasmine motherfucking Collins, but where's Rachel, girl? We need to put up some signs, some missing signs, put up an Amber Alert for Sis. Where's Rachel? We want to see the girl that caused all this drama, sus. Where's she at? Jasmine Collins said that she was done with your ass, and that's it. She got your job, she got your office. I don't even know where y'all work. She got your office, and that's it. Now, I spoke a little bit about this on the podcast, but I want to know what's going on in Jamaica. It's a lot of fine women over there. I don't understand, okay? We had Normani over here. We had Jordan Woods, Lori Harvey, Ryan Destiny, Winnie Harlow, Tiana Taylor. What's going, like, y'all got a secret convention going on over there? Is this just bad bitch convention or something? What's, like, first of all, if it's a bad bitch convention, I'm really upset that y'all left my ass out knowing good and well that I have whole ass Jamaican heritage. Invite me, girl. And what's going on? Invite me. I could bring the drinks. You know, I couldn't bring anything else. Now, sis, I don't know what type of drink multi-millionaires drink, but the most I could give y'all is maybe a cute Grey Goose or something. What do y'all be drink? What do millionaires drink? It don't matter if y'all tell me the right or wrong answer, because I'm not gonna be able to purchase that shit. But I could at least bring, you know, some wine coolers, you know. You know what? I could bring a water. You know, you gotta stay hydrated. I don't know if you rich ass queens get your water imported just basically from the ice from Mars or something. I don't know what y'all do, but all I'm saying is that if you want some Fiji water or something, we don't drink Dasani around here. I don't know, whatever it is, smart water. If you want some, I got it for you, girl. I got it. And Normani, you follow me, so I'm like, you could have extended the invite to me. Like, oh, and Tiana, I seen it. I don't know if it was you who posted it or Iman who posted it, but your man is fine. First of all, you fine as hell. It's ridiculous. I don't understand. And some people be trying to play like Tiana ugly. Tiana is fucking fine as hell. But Tiana, I just wanted to ask your permission. You've been posting your man all over the motherfucking place, and y'all been having, like, basically simulating sex on stage and shit like that. I need a crumb of it. Can I just have an inkling, a morsel of your man penis? Just, you could watch if it's something where it's like a trust issue and you need to watch your man do what he need to do. You could sit there, you could watch, you could be behind the curtain, or you could be in the next room. I don't care what it is, so just an inkling. That's it, that's all I'm requesting. Also, we're requesting, the people want an OnlyFans account between y'all, and I'll be y'all first subscriber. So look at this cute ass tweet from Naomi. She said, me and my mom. I was like, oh, as soon as I saw that picture, I was like, there's so much power here that's gonna break my fucking phone screen. You know what I mean? There's so much energy here that not even the Infinity Gauntlet or Thanos, they didn't stand a chance against that shit. So of course I had to find out where they were. They're apparently in Melbourne for the Australian Open. But that specifically, they were at a charity match called Rally for Relief, and a whole bunch of legendary ass tennis players were there, and the money that they're raising for all of that is supposed to help with the fires in Australia. I thought that was really cool. The Australian Open, though, officially starts on Monday, January 20th, but I just thought it was really cool to see two legends, two beautiful queens, two talented queens, two athletes just sitting next to each other and supporting each other. Love it, love it, love it. So there was a really huge bombshell that dropped when it came to Trump and all of his minions, right? And this is important because of the upcoming impeachment trial. So I'm gonna try and break it down to the very basic level of understanding that I have of it, the whole situation. So there were apparently documents released by the House Democrats, right? And there were communication, there were a bunch of texts and stuff between Robert Hyde and Lev Parnas, who is an associate of Donald Trump's personal lawyer, Rudy Giuliani. If you remember, in October, Lev Parnas was arrested, including Furman too, but Lev Parnas was arrested for planning to direct funds from a foreign government to U.S. politicians while trying to influence U.S.-Ukrainian relations. So keep all this in mind because it's important. So after Lev Parnas was arrested, the reporters came up to Trump and was just like, hey girl, like, do you know Lev Parnas? What are the conversations you've been having with him? And even though like Lev Parnas and Donald Trump have been pictured together like numerous times, he went up there and said he didn't know his ass. He was like, I don't know these men, I don't know them. I might have taken a picture with them because I take pictures with everybody, but I don't know these men. So after that denial, Lev Parnas, in the beginning, Lev Parnas was going to try and fight these charges. He hired one lawyer and then he hired another one, but ultimately he decided, after seeing that Donald Trump said he didn't know his ass, he decided to go ahead and cooperate with the House Democrats. So this is the kicker. In these documents that Lev Parnas handed over to the House Democrats, it's communication between Rob Hyde and shit that suggests that Marie Yovanovitch, the former ambassador to Ukraine, was underneath possibly physical surveillance, electronic surveillance. Look at these text messages. She's talked to 3 people, her phone is off, her computer is off. She's next to the embassy, she's not in the embassy. It's confirmed we have a person inside, that address checks out. They're willing to help basically for a price. You can do anything in Ukraine as long as you got money. So they were keeping tabs on the then ambassador to Ukraine. And if you remember, the whole reason why Donald Trump is in trouble because he's trying to enforce this shadow foreign policy and trying to get Ukraine to do investigations to Biden. If this ambassador was there, he could not do that as successfully. You know, that's why he wanted to have her ass removed. But it seemed like it was a lot more than just removed. And based on this, remember, this is the memo, the transcript, whatever, from the Trump-Zelensky called the president of Ukraine. He said she's going to go through some things, referring to the ambassador to Ukraine. So it's all lining up. The crooks' activities uncovered day by day, step by step. And it really makes sense because we remember when Marie Yovanovitch was told to get her ass back to the United States because it seems like she's in some type of danger. It's all making more and more sense. And this is very important. It's very useful because as the Democrats are sending over these articles to the Senate and they're making all of this evidence public, it adds to their argument that they need more witnesses to come and testify because there's obviously more evidence out there, and if there's more evidence out there, we need these witnesses to come forward and give that shit up. So they're putting pressure on his they putting pressure on his hay, dried up hay built ass wig, and the more he acts like he doesn't know his associates, or the more he turns on his fucking associates, the easier it is for them to turn on his ass and just give up all the evidence, girl. It's just, it's comical at this point. It's funny. It really makes me laugh. I hope that we can get his ass out of there. We already know that when it comes to the Senate and Mitch McConnell, it's not going to be easy to get his ass removed. And also, I think Mitch McConnell has some decision-making power when it comes to deciding what evidence can be included in the trial. But it's just like, as more of this shit is made public, it's going to add more pressure to the Senate. I don't know. Like I said, it's still a very low chance that he will be actually removed from office, but this shit definitely does not help his case. So yeah, I try to just filter out some of the important things that are happening in politics because the shit is exhausting and I know y'all are tired of that shit too, but that was very important. I had to come up here and at least mention that, especially if you guys are wondering and didn't really fully understand what was going on. I'm sure I could have gone more in depth with that, but that's just, I'm not gonna go into areas where, like, I'm just gonna stick to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to. I'm not gonna chase no waterfalls. I'll leave the rest to the political analysts and shit. I hope that at least cleared some things up for you. Anyway, you guys, it is the middle of the week. It's almost the weekend. You're almost there. Stay strong, stay happy, stay healthy. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.